The Braves are heading to Houston following their win today at Turner Field. And while the game is the thing, there is more to baseball than the bat and the ball and the men who play. Fox 5's Doug Richards is here now with a closer look at one of the game's indispensable behind-the-scenes positions. Doug?
Amanda, baseball players need more than cleats and equipment and a field to play on. In fact, their needs during the season and postseason are vast, and it usually falls on some nameless team employee to handle the details. Now tonight we'll give one of those employees a name and a face and catch up with him at first at a place far removed from the ballpark.
We have to get some bell peppers. We're having spaghetti tonight.
It's morning, and John Holland is already cruising the aisles of one of his favorite grocery stores.
Here we go, right here.
A chore he often does several times a week.
All right, sausage, here we go.
His list reveals there is more to this than typical family shopping.
About 7 pounds of Italian sausage.
And 4 bunches of bananas, 4 heads of lettuce, 4 jars of mustard, 4 dozen biscuits, and 10 dozen eggs.
One day's breakfast. Ask if I own a restaurant. No, I don't own a restaurant.
I just assumed you ate a lot.
John Holland's appetite is normal. It is the men he serves whose tastes are at times excessive. He is the manager of the visiting team's clubhouse at Turner Field. That means that when, say, the Houston Astros or the Detroit Tigers come to town, Holland is the host.
Part chef, part busboy, seamstress, greeter. Kind of like a parent, kind of like a mom.
And one of Holland's primary missions is to feed the team. In this case, it starts with 25 pounds of chicken, which he'll cook himself, often using recipes from the jars of ingredients.
This is where you put the pots. It's like one big electric eye. Man, a pitcher for the Orioles tried to cook on the eye part. Burned it, smelled bad. One of the other players came in and said, I think they've broken your stove. So we made this sign for him. We don't try to hit or pitch. Please don't try to cook.
And the 3-2 line hit left center field.
Much of the work comes during the game.
I don't pack this good when I'm at my own house.
If the visiting team is leaving town, Holland and crews sweep through the clubhouse to pack and load gear.
1, 2, 3.
And at the same time, cook dinner for 40 ball players and coaches.
You've got everything you need. That's what the big leagues is all about. You don't have to do anything until the game starts. Everything's done basically for you. All the clubhouse managers are great guys.
Though Holland is employed by the Atlanta Braves, his job is to serve the opposition.
I'm pulling with my whole heart for the Braves to win every game, but I'm sitting right in the enemy camp and I can't say a word about it, and you have to be quiet. And somebody hits a home run for the Braves, you just watch it and stoically go on and not say a word.
He is not only the hometown host, he is also the sporting equivalent of a Cold War ambassador to the Kremlin. To what extent are they
Spies?
Well, are they?
Probably. You know, so you try to keep everything locked up.
It's a very delicate thing over here.
Delicate enough to keep the meal consumption and many other clubhouse rituals off limits to our camera.
What's with the camera? Hey, hey, hey!
We couldn't shoot pictures of them eating your fabulous cuisine.
You just have to take our word for it. The lemon chicken was a hit today. The jambalaya was a hit.
And as the cleanup began, the opposition cleared out of the clubhouse.
See you guys.
Yeah, you be all right. We'll see you guys. All right.
Bus is leaving! Hurry up! Let's go!
And John Holland, ballpark chef and baseball ambassador, plans for his next shopping trip for the next visitors to Atlanta's Turner Field. Holland is on the Braves payroll, but he is also reimbursed by players and coaches on the visiting team who not only cover expenses but also tip, sometimes generously, as they leave for their next destination. But like the meal and the workout in the clubhouse, we were advised by the ever diplomatic Mr. Holland that we weren't allowed to shoot the tipping part either. But it happens, and he goes on.
You can come to my house anytime, and I don't have any cameras there. Thanks, Doug.